Well, even though the temperatures are pretty mild, it does get chilly throughout the night. It's going to get cold tonight, and so we're all turning on our heat. And joining us today to tell us more about the Winter Crisis Program, there might be some assistance and help for people. We've got Kim Bruns. She's Community Services Director with West Ohio WOCAP, and thanks for coming today.
Well, thanks for having me.
Okay, so the program is officially open now. You can help people with problems that need winter heat, right?
Yes, it started November 1st. It's our Winter Crisis Program, so we've been very busy the last week. And I really wanted to talk a lot about the Ohio Department of Development made some changes and did some increases to our benefits for clients. And so I wanted to definitely make sure that that was out there. One of the biggest one was bulk fuel. Last year, if somebody comes in and their tank is at 25% or less, we could help them with $900 to get it filled. This year, they've upped that to $1,200.
Okay.
So that is a pretty big increase. And so I think that'll be very helpful for the winter months. Mm-hmm. The other big thing is heating repair costs are so expensive. And last year we could only help with $500 to get a repair or a replacement, and that really just was not very helpful.
Yeah,
so they did up that to $1,500 this year. So I think that'll be very, very helpful to a lot of people.
Right, yeah. Do you think that inflation is part of the reason why they decided they better up it and help out more people?
I do, and I think a lot more people are struggling. Every year our numbers seem to just keep increasing as with individuals that we're able to help.
Right,
so.
yeah, all right. So if people are wondering, maybe you could help out. I mean, it is income-based and some other things. So how do they start out? Should they give you guys a call? Do they go to the website? What's the best way to start to, get settled in to help out with the crisis program?
They can do all of those things. They can go on our webpage and fill out an application. They can come to our agency and get an application. They can call our agency. We also have a phone line where you can make an appointment on there as well. We would still need all the documents. The eligibility is at 175% of the federal poverty guidelines, but they did update those this year as well. And so, an individual could make up to $25,000 and still qualify, and a family of 4 could make up to, I think it's around $46,000 this year and still qualify.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have to have your utilities cut off, or can you be behind in your bills? How does it work? How can you help? When can you step in?
Well, with winter crisis, there has to be either a disconnect notice so that you are in disconnect status, if it is already disconnected, if you're transferring a new service. So those are the winter crisis, but we still can help with HEAP, which is a one-time credit. So we kind of do all of that at one application. So just come on in and we'll do whatever we can to help you.
Right, yeah, because you don't want people at home cold, right?
Right, right.
So that's the bottom line.
Yes.
So get it started. And what happens if you think maybe you qualify and you don't? Do you have other agencies that you work with that maybe you could help out and send people somewhere else?
Yes, we can do referrals to different agencies, and a lot of times the utility companies will have some assistance for people who are over income, and so we would help with trying to get those resources for individuals as well.
Mm-hmm. You said you continue to have more clients. Is it because people aren't working still, or some people are working but it's still not enough? I mean, what do you find that the struggles are still in the community?
Yeah, I think people are working. A lot of people we see have 2 and 3 jobs. It just is not enough to make a wage that can sustain a family in today's world with the cost of inflation and everything. So I just think it's really hard on families out there right now.
There definitely is. All right, real quick, the rent assistance that you guys have been able to help with, don't yell at you guys, but it's not happening, right?
Yes, we did receive a lot of COVID funding for rent assistance, and that funding has went away. We've exhausted all of that funding, so we did help a lot of people for about 3 years, and that is going away. So I did want to make sure that everyone knows that. We are notifying everyone that was on our waiting list as well as landlords as well, so that we can get the word out that has went away.
All right, very good. Good stuff. Thanks very much for coming today, Kim.
Thank you for having me.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.